Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Gustography. So we are in the end of the month of September, and so with this comes my monthly plan favorites for this month, for September. So without further ado, let's get started with my monthly plan favorites for the month of September. So the first one I wanted to mention, the first plant is actually not really like a normal plant, or it's not really a plant, it's a cactus. It's a Stapelia Grandiflora, and I'll show you guys my little plant right around here. This plant is to die for, guys. Look at this huge flower bloom. It's crazy, guys. So I started getting into plants because of cactus, and this plant right here, this bloom, the size of this is huge. It's like a giant one, and when it opens up, it looks like a starfish, and it smells like a dead meat. But that's really cool. So my liking for plants started with cactus, and I deviated from cactus and started more into like shade plants, like indoor gardening, indoor plants. But I definitely started liking cactus, and this is one of the first plants that I ever purchased. So this plant is really unique, this Stapelia Grandiflora. It comes in different colors, red, yellow, a splash of both combined. But this is a really cool plant. When it opens up, it looks like a starfish, and then it attracts pollen from bees and from like it doesn't get butterflies. Since it smells like dead meat, it actually attracts like flies, and then they leave their larva, and the larva is what makes the plant pollinate. So I think that's really cool. So that was my Stapelia Grandiflora, and my second favorite plant for this month is my Hoya Croniana, guys. It's a very little Hoya. It doesn't seem any big, but it's actually doing way better than how it was. This Hoya would be horrible. It would actually do really bad. I had really bad trouble getting this. I had a hard time having this plant grow for me, but it actually started growing, and you can see right here it looks really nice and full. My Hoya Croniana is one of my favorite plants. I've had this plant, I've had this Hoya for a very long time, but it's actually one of my slowest growing. Maybe I'm not giving it the proper conditions, but this Hoya for me, I got it from Gardino's nursery. You can see the trellis is like gold. I found this trellis, or I made this trellis, actually the one that it has. I was cleaning my yard, and I was able to see that this would have been a great trellis, so I made one for my Hoya, and it's actually doing really nice. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but I think it looks really nice. I really like this Hoya, and it is one of my favorites because it actually started growing this month, so I'm really happy with my Hoya Croniana. And I'll show you guys the little leaves right here. That looks really cool. Another plant I wanted to add to my monthly plant favorites here for September is my Hoya Irena. I actually just made a video on this Hoya a few days ago, so I'm gonna leave the link right here so you guys can go ahead and look at the video. But I talked in depth about this Hoya, how the leaves work, and how this Hoya is a cultivar from Finlaysonia and Meredithii. I think it's really cool. Guys, there's a dog barking like on next door, so like please forgive me because the dog is a dog and I can't do nothing about it. But anyways, so yeah, Hoya Irena is part of my favorites because of the foliage. I think it has some of the nicest foliage around, and it's actually started to grow vines. Usually when my Hoyas start growing tendrils, it's like I feel like they're about to bloom. So right now it's not in season for this Hoya to bloom. They like more of like a summery hot type of weather. I don't think it might bloom, but it will definitely bloom for me, I hope, next year. But definitely Hoya Irena becomes part of my monthly plant favorites for September, and this is actually my favorite Hoya in my whole entire collection, just letting you guys know. It's kind of hard to come by because it is a cultivar. It's not like massively produced for like Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Gardino's to have, but yes, it's really cool and I really like it. Hoya Irena. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this plant that's always in the back of my videos. It's my Monstera DELICIOSA. Now this is one of my favorite plants. It's actually, I like it because it was one of my firstest plants ever. You guys know that Hoyas, Monsteras are like a beginner's plant, and they are very fast growers. So this plant has been really fast growing for me. I actually made a little, I got some of, since I was cleaning the yard, like I said before, I got some wood that I had in my backyard, and I actually plotted into the pot, and it's actually making the Monstera grow upwards, and that's what I want. I want my Monstera to climb up instead of just branch out, because once it branches out, it's very bulky, and I have it in my room, so I don't want my room to take a lot of space with the plant. So I put this pole in it to make it, you know, climb up, and it's actually doing it, so I'm really happy about that. That's why I'm gonna add this Monstera into my favorites, and because it's always in the back of my videos, and I needed to talk about it. It's a Monstera. I've had it for years, and I've not been really taking good care of it, but I'm gonna start to have it climb up, and you guys will see in my future videos in the background if it's actually doing good or not. But so far this Monstera is actually doing good as of now. So yes, my Monstera DELICIOSA is in my favorites for the month of September. Guys, and just like this, I come to the conclusion of my monthly plant favorites for the month of September. I hope that you guys had a good one. Hope you guys stay hydrated. Here in Los Angeles in California, it's gonna be really hot starting Monday, tomorrow, literally. And I'm not looking for, I hate it when it's really hot. So one of my recommendations for you guys is to wear sunscreen, just to protect your skin from any cancer or any, you know, splotching or any wrinkles in the near future. So wear some good sunscreen and call it a day, right? Especially if you're gonna be outdoors doing plant shopping and stuff. So please wear your sunscreen and stay hydrating, drinking water. And that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Don't forget to water your plants and drink water. Have a good one. Bye bye.